Virgo, thank you for tuning in to Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes here with your reading, my darlings. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Martians, astronauts. Pick a node. It does not matter to me. I love you all. Cross watchers, I am a snitch. I'm telling you now. Please don't curse me in the comments. Love you too. Virgo, if you found the message or the message found you, it's because there's something in here for you, love, or a seed to be planted for tomorrow. There's no gender or age here, only energy. You're going to hear me use terms he, she, her, him, they, them, it, heifer. Pay it no mind. Feel the energy, and remember, roles can always be reversed. Virgo, I thank you. Like, share, subscribes, emails, comments, love tokens, donations. Thank you so very much for your support of the channel. All right, let's talk about your energy. I can't sugarcoat this, and I want to be as gentle as I possibly can. But your energy is so heavy, and I mean super duper thick and heavy. Okay. I'm not used to. I know, you know, everybody goes through. You know, everybody goes through. Everybody has a moment in time, a season, a chapter, you know, in their journey that you're just not feeling your best, you know. And in your energy, I feel so overwhelmed. I feel so overwhelmed to a point that it's like being buried alive, you know. It's insane how thick this energy is. And I pulled the angel answer oracles for you because I know that in your personal time, in your private prayers and meditation, that you're seeking guidance, you know, you're questioning things in your life, okay? So hopefully, you know, this will be able to, excuse me, assist you with that. Can I have the answer for Virgo, please? Can I have the answer for Virgo? What Virgo has been praying about? Thank you. And the answer is yes. Don't stop. The answer is yes. Don't stop. And I know, how can I say that? I don't want to be invasive, you know. I'm trying to be respectful of your energy because you're just very delicate right now. I think you're asking about abandonment. If I do this, if I abandon this, you know, is it the right thing to do? Or if I leave something, am I doing the right thing? You know, and the answer is yes. Don't stop. I don't know. I'm not encouraging. Don't quit your job tomorrow. Don't leave your house tomorrow. You know, don't go to court talking about Green Eyes said, okay? I'm a deny it. I'm telling you now. I'm a deny. This is not me, okay? I am simply a vessel. But a lot of the confusion, I just feel like all around you, there's hands out. Everybody has their hand out, you know? And you're looking around, and even if you are a cajillionaire, let's just say all of these hands are out for money, right? And you're a cajillionaire, and you bless each and every hand because you can and not hurt yourself. It doesn't change how you feel. They just go back to their lives, and you still feel extremely unrecognized. That's how this energy feels. Like you're unrecognized, that you're not appreciated, that, you know, you're only there to provide. nobody really understands or loves you for who you are. That's how I feel in this energy, that you're convenient, you know? Yeah. You know, even behind this, you have recovery, you have choose a new direction. You know, everything, I think energy, things are just happening in your life that's forcing you to look at things with both eyes open, to say the least. You know, both eyes open, and you, I don't think, can avoid it anymore. Because at this point, if you keep giving and giving, even until you have nothing left, it's not changing the circumstances. This, I feel like this is something that has been resurfacing for quite some time. A lot of family issues here, but it's not all family. It's business here too. I have to say that, okay? So, you know, yeah, like I said, you might bless each and every hand because you're a cajillionaire. And then what happens when they deplete what you give them? They're coming back with their hand out. So this is like you know, a never-ending saga, a never-ending story. And in this, at the same time, you know, you're still looking for a basic, you know, appreciation. So let's see if we can get some details for this energy. Can I have Virgo, please? What's at the core right now for Virgo? The world. Moving. The world completes a chapter. It closes out a cycle. It's the last major arcana of the tarot. And it represents the incumbents of everything, a totality of everything. So like I said, you know, even coming into the energy, it's not all family here. It's not all business here. It's really everything in this energy, you know? So you really may be looking at your surroundings. You're looking at family, you're looking at your job situation, you're looking at your friends, you're looking at the neighborhood you live in, you know, you're looking at your love life, you know, just your overall health, your physical health, your spiritual health. You're looking at all of these things and you're like, this has to change. This has to change. You know, you've been working on yourself, and it seems like the more you work on yourself, the worse the circumstances are getting. So I think you kind of have to now look at your situation. Maybe it wasn't always you, or maybe it's because you're there, you know, and you need to be in a healthier environment. The Empress at the bottom, Libra, Taurian energy here. This is a birthright. This is an energy of a birthright. But Virgo, you and I have been talking for a long time about the power that's in your ancestry, okay? I have definitely been in the presence of some very, very divine energy in your readings that I still hold dear. I can still, it's like, oh my God, you know, I don't have the words. I just don't. So I know that you come from royalty. I know that. You know that. Okay? But if you don't operate like that, then neither is your circumstances and surroundings. All right? So let's crown this energy. See what's hanging over your head. What's crowning Virgo right now? Thank you. The King of Wands. See, he's even looking towards the future. You know, this King of Wands energy, this fire, pull down from that and focus on you, on your future, on your passion. What do you want? You know, who do you want to be? Where do you want to live? Where do you want to work? How do you want to be treated? How about that? That's what that focus can be on. And then wield it. Turn that wheel until you get it. Let that focus, passion, and power exude so much positive energy and a highest frequency to turn this wheel into abundance of what you feel is abundance in this life. Okay? What's working against Virgo? What's in the way right now? Hello. Wow. Look at that. Strength, will, drive, determination, ambition, fearlessness. That's what this represents. How is that working against you? Because Virgo, you know what? You and I both know that God does not give us a spirit of fear, but that does not mean that it doesn't exist. And fear doesn't have to be fear like I'm not afraid to change jobs. I'm not afraid to change this or that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fear of controlling that beast inside and embodying the Empress. Okay? Strength energy, you have to embody the Empress. We just talked about the Empress. We just talked about your birthright. But actually embodying this Empress, knowing that you deserve better, taming the beast inside of you, whatever that may be. And I know I'm a good person. I don't have a beast in me. The beast represents anything that is keeping you from standing at your best self, you know, from standing upright as your best self, from embodying that Empress energy. So it could be bad habits. It could be depression. It could be anxiety. It could be people pleasing. It could be whatever. That's what that beast represents, because that beast plants a seed of fear, or inability or doubt, whatever it does, but it keeps you bound. In order to control that part of yourself, you have to know who you are, which is the representation of the embodiment of that Empress. And because of this has stopped you from taking advantage of new opportunities, because it's coming in with the Fool. Leo here, Aries, Aquarian here. Guys, I do try to remember to call the damn signs, but listen, if you're new to my channel, let me say it. I do say it all the time. Anybody has the ability to embody any energy at any time, okay? Do not get caught up in the signs. Feel the energy. That's how you know if you're resonating with a reading. That's for mine or anyone else's, okay? But this Fool represents taking that leap of faith, stepping out on faith, knowing that I have a better opportunity, and not knowing what it is, but still just putting yourself out there for happenstance, you know? But the strength withholds you from doing this. The strength, that embodiment of the not recognizing who you are, works against you. This energy right here. Culture is here too. I ain't gonna lie, it's right here. Yeah. And that's, I can't imagine. I can imagine a little bit, but not like this. Strong culture is here, you know? So if you have strong cultural ties in your community or with your family, you know, that might be an issue as well. So yeah, you question a lot of things, especially like I said, with your private prayers and meditation, but you have to know, guys, if you know nothing else, you don't even have to believe in tarot, or you're just watching this, well, it's entertainment purposes only for legal reasons, but if you know nothing else, no matter what you practice religiously or in your beliefs, please know that your relationship with God is personal. It is so personal. And I know you have family and friends and all of these things, but it is so personal. Because culture, whether, you know, may be strong to, it may be strong in certain areas, but it is weak in others. Meaning, if we all followed our own cultures and always did the same thing, then how would anybody grow? How would anybody edify? You know, where would the leap of faith be? Because there would be no cliff. There would be, nobody would ever stop the routine. You understand? And sometimes when we have to make those hard choices with changing things that in our lives, that maybe we're the first generation to do, you know, that's, you know, it mind blowing. It really is mind blowing. Like, everybody before me did this, but, you know, God, I know I want to try that, or I'm thinking about that, or I think there's just something else more out there for me. And then your family and your community looks at you like, what are you doing? You know? Where's this coming from for Virgo? Where's this coming? Thank you so much. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, you have not been yourself. You have not been feeling like yourself. And it seems like every time you try to get back to the strength that you know that's in you, it has fallen apart. So, whereas though you may have had the Midas touch a couple of months ago, I do remember that, like around early, October? Around your birthday. Matter of fact, late September, early October. You had the Midas touch. And now it's all of a sudden, everything you touch turns to shit. You know? The Queen is here with that. Yeah, you had the Midas touch. You were confident, strong. I remember. But now, it's almost as if like, and this is a suited couple here. I know you see that. I'm not really focused on this relationship, but give me a second. We'll get to that. I'm more so concerned with this coming in with the past. I don't know if you ran into a worthy, I was going to say worthy adversary, but this is a dark energy. So just give me a second. Yeah, that's how I'm going to leave it. Because it's different for everybody. You ran up into a worthy adversary. And it's coming through as a dark energy. Normally, I'm giving the Queen like super duper kudos. I love her energy. I mean, I love her. I mean, whew. I just love her confidence, you know, and I think that we've all benefited from pulling down from this energy. Even with the King, he has great confidence, great confidence, but her intuition is spot on. With you, though, you ran into a worthy adversary who focused on tearing you down, okay? Aries, Leo, Sag, and they actually spoke it into existence. And it doesn't have to be those signs, but when someone embodies the Queen of Wands energy, know that, please, this is the only queen that will challenge the Empress. Even though her title doesn't equate, she will say, come on outside, heifer. Come on. I'm right here waiting for you. Come on, heifer. But that's because her confidence is just so great. You know, she wakes up and knows that everywhere she goes is blessed. Everything she touches, it's already, complete. You know, she's the queen bee. You know what I mean? That's the Queen of Wands energy. So it's great to pull down from when you're feeling low. But somebody embodied this energy and opposed you. And it's not that they were stronger. It's just that you were giving. You really were giving. That's how this feels to me, Virgo. And since then, I think it's almost like she planted a seed in you of doubt, because she didn't have to kind of do much. You did it to yourself. I love you, Virgo, but you know we talk here. She planted a seed of doubt, and then you looked at your surroundings and you were like, yup, that's probably not going to work. And yup, yeah, I probably can't do that. And yup, yeah, that's messed up. And blah, blah, you know, blah, 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 blah. You get my point. All right. Whew. Future energy, please. Where are we going with this? the Nine of Cups. I like it. I like it, because that's now telling me that in future times up and coming, that you're going to conquer this fear and you're going to start focusing on yourself. The only thing is with the Nine of Cups is, it's definitely fulfillment. Because if 10 is complete bliss, 9 is damn close. You know what I mean? But and here's the 10th. Okay, here comes the page. That's what I was going to... I was going to say that. Because Virgo, you can have the whole kit and caboodle. You're definitely more than worthy, and you're capable and powerful. So here's your 10th. But first, I think you'll get the 9, because it has to be all about you for a while, because it's been about everybody else lately, for so long. So first, let's just focus on you. I agree. Now, your 10th cup will come in. Because it's going to come in with completion. Once you've been a people pleaser, super save a hoe, let me just fix it for every damn body. Once you've done that for a long time, sometimes it takes a while when you separate yourself from that to kind of get to know yourself, because your whole existence has always evolved around other people. You know what I'm saying? So when you're actually separated from those energies and you get into a space where you have to focus on yourself, it takes a while, because you have to kind of reintroduce yourself to yourself, So it may be a moment in time for 24 that you are actually just kind of learning yourself, learning what you like. Not just, being happy because somebody else is happy, but actually what makes you happy, But once you separate yourself, judgment comes in, because you're going to actually have a final call. Like, I'm never going to allow that, to happen to me again. And once you make judgment, the judgment follows, meaning a lot of connections to you right now are blessed because you're blessed. Understand, you'll disconnect. And you call judgment, meaning saying, I'm not going to allow that kind of imbalanced connection anymore. And then judgment is released. Now, if they were, ignorant to what they were doing to you, then they'll just simply get a lesson. But that queen is going to get a whipping on your behalf. Okay? Because karma comes out. It has to. All right. Lots of movement for you coming up. All right. 8 of Wands is here. Some traveling, some quick trips, quick decisions. I think that these things will give you clarity. Even if you just say, I'm going to just go, I don't know, check out a park and sit on a bench. Whatever the case is, you're going to get quick moments of clarity. Okay, these are downloads and movement at the same time. 8 of Wands to the Ace of Swords. Once that comes in, you'll kind of understand what you're asking God for. Because I don't think that it's not that your prayers aren't being answered when you're asking for clarity. That's why I pulled the angel answers for you today, because I think that you're so overwhelmed that you can't hear. It's not that God isn't listening, or you've been forgotten, or you're stuck, leaning into divine timing. I'm just going to let God be God. I'm just going to let him handle that. When my time is my time, I'll know what to do. And you're right about all of those things. The problem is that you actually did get an answer. I think you were so overwhelmed that you couldn't hear. So it's kind of like trying to hear somebody talking to you when you're underwater. And it sounds like wah, 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 wah. And that's what's been going on. But once you separate yourself from people, places, and things, this message comes in with so much understanding and clarity that now you can get back to your strong self, hermit energy, which is you. You can now start moving wisely. That's still under divine guidance, but now you're applying the knowledge that you've learned towards your future steps in this life. Your ancestral tribe, past life connections, 6 of Cups here, coming in with assistance. I am definitely not surprised about that, but it looks like you also get a little small gift to kind of help you work out the new life that you're stepping into. This new life is going to seem weird, because I don't think you've lived it. And I know that sounds absolutely insane. You're like, what do you mean? I'm 50 something years old. I get it. I get it. But I'm telling you, this is going to be different. It's just really going to be different. I just think that your past, you've based your past experiences, accomplishments, and emotions on tied to others. So I think this is going to be a new way, you know, of you to kind of work through, you know, a healthy balance that's just for you, okay? Page to the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, that'll help you with your journey, with healing, understanding, and now bringing together what the past has taught you and now and what you want from your future, you know, because again, that takes time when you've based your life on a company or family or whatever. Now we have to bring these things together because they're still all a part of you. You know, I'm not downing your past. If you wrote your life story, that would be a part of it, right? So we want to bring this together so that we can understand. And with that understanding, you can heal or purge or whatever you need to do. But most of all, you keep going, you know, forward. All right. So Ace of Cups is coming in to help you with this Three of Swords. This is not going to be an easy process. It's just really not, because it's going to force you to love yourself first. And that's right now, that's just never been, not that you don't love yourself, but not first. Come on. You know, such and such always got the big piece of chicken. You know, you always looked out for such and such and made phone calls for that person when they needed it. And, you know, you are definitely staying on the phone with such and such when they're going through one of their things. And, you know, and drops off the kids whenever they need to. You try to get the kids when you can. And you know, so it's going to be a process because it's going to hurt. It's going to feel like a huge loss, and you're gaining so much. So when you feel like you're losing, that's why these divine waters come in to restore you, so to fill that void, you know, so that you can start loving yourself and simply protecting yourself better with this Four of Swords, finding rest and peace around people, places, and things that do have the ability to harm you, but now you're equipped to defend yourself, okay? Now, Capricorn energy coming in, this is not always about, oh, the devil, the devil, the devil. No, it's not. It really isn't, because this is coming in by way of obsession. I ain't gonna lie, I smell it. Yeah. This is obsession. Specifically, how can I say? Quick fix. Help me with my words. Virgos, in your mind's eye, you may have pictured a divine intervention that will just give a quick fix to what you feel is a problem. So if it's finances, you know, you might have a divine image of yourself winning the lottery. If it's family, you may have a divine image of like family gatherings where everybody is just happy and singing Kumbaya. If it's work, you may have a divine image of that dream job, you know, things like that. But it's quick fix. It's quick fix. So I need you to slow down from that, okay? Because if it's nothing wrong with having a positive outlook or optimistic approach, but if it gets to a point that now you can't see nothing else but that as positive or as the answer, that's when it becomes obsessive. All right? So be mindful of that, because that energy wields energy. And what you'll do in that energy is like, if you can't see yourself being blessed no other way than that lottery ticket, then other blessings that are coming your way, you'll bypass because you don't see them. Did that make sense? So be mindful, because you will have offers coming in. Okay, that's why this devil is here, because you're going to have offers coming in, but this is going to give you confusion. So try to stay in the positive, stay high frequency, but not to a point where it's obsessive. Be open to new. Remember, you're entering a new chapter, new season. That means that it should be new. If you've already envisioned or experienced how it was going to happen and you can see what's going to happen, then it can't be new, right? I'm just saying. It's either new or it's not. And this is coming in, a nice, beautiful, divine offer, and directly for you, too. Coming in on the Uber. I love the Chariot. So deal with facts. When you're confused on whether or not, is this my cuckoo? Is this my intuition? Is this a blessing? You deal with the facts, okay? That's when you separate your emotions and you just deal with what's on the table. Deal with what's on the table. The Queen of Swords, that's why her hand is out. Let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you... You know, she only receives facts and truths because that's all she gives. Her sword is simply wielded to teach, okay? She will cut you, but it's to teach you. That means that this is a position of authority and power. If you're going to come to me at my throne, come correct. And Virgo, excuse me, Libra came in. You might have Libra in your chart. This is an air sign. But Virgo, this is what you want to, when things are coming to you and you're confused, if you handle it like that, you know, then you'll know it's for you. All right? Logical. And then you'll know it's for you. That's your energy right there, Queen of Pentacles. All right. I think that's enough for today. Whew. All right, Virgo, I love you guys so much. I hope this helps. I know it might not feel good right this second, but the answer is yes. Don't stop. Okay? Now, if any event you said, Green Eyes, listen, this is not my message. I'm okay with that. Please check your moon or rising. Don't take the energy if it's not yours. Leave it here for someone else. Excuse me. Everybody, thumbs up, subscribe. Make sure you guys are notified of future readings. It is absolutely free and it does support the channel. If you're interested in more content, boomstick level energy memberships have all access to the content. Leap of Faith gets a little extra too, and they both get free giveaways on a monthly basis. Jump on board, plant a seed, okay? Other than that, guys, remember, we are all perfectly imperfect. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.